with me having grown up in the Vietnam era days and seeing how badly some of our soldiers were treated, right, when they came home. So I thought this was a great opportunity to be able to say thank you for the service and to give something back to them. And it worked out beautifully because the veterans that I did see were my contemporaries. They were older veterans. Unfortunately, most of them had lost a lot of their teeth already because of personal neglect and not having the funds to get dental care. So we didn't have much choice except to remove the remaining teeth and do dentures for them. And for you non-dentists, this can be a long process. It can from 9 to 12 months with extracting teeth and healing time and a lot of changes in the mouth going on and temporary dentures. So they've got to be patient through this process. So I asked them, what's your desired outcome from this? What do you really want to get? And Steve, one of my favorite veterans, really stood out and he said, you know what? Very clear. All I want is to be able to enjoy a steak again. Dentures, that's a challenge because that's not the easiest thing to chew. But I really felt like we had reached success when he called a few weeks after he'd gotten his final denture and said, you know what? I had my steak dinner last night. And I said, well, how was it? And he says, it was so good. He says, if I had to die tomorrow, I'd die a happy man. So that was a great one.
If a colleague hasn't done any pro bono work or sometimes they think of pro bono as when a patient doesn't pay them. It's not the same thing as when somebody stiffs you and walks out the door and says, I'll pay you next month, and they never do. This is when you make the decision that I want to care for someone and you help them because it's what you want to do. And, we live a pretty good life, and it doesn't take out of my lifestyle to care for one patient and get them healthy. And it's a good feeling. If they haven't done that, it's nice to do it as a team where the whole team says, yes, we're on board, we'll care for one patient. You don't have to wipe your whole schedule clean, just make room for one person and take it from there. It's a very positive experience.